Play you a call that came in last night. Actually, two calls came in, one approximately 9 p.m. or a little bit later, and then the other one approximately 11:30, and that is May 26, 2019. These calls came in professing to be the baby's father, Adam Amendola. First call, the guy sounded very drunk, professing to be with my sister, but my sister allegedly left in some type of vehicle to get them tacos. That was the first call about between 9 and 10 p.m. And then I tried to tape record that, and tape recording is not illegal in this situation because all of this is crimes. It's witness tampering, obstruction of justice, obstruction of birth, and many other crimes going on by the baby's father and my sister and all the kidnappers that kidnapped us in 2016 and all the attempts of the people that attempted murder and kidnapping following 2016's kidnapping upon me and these babies, and attempts to cut the babies out of my womb when I was approximately 4.5 months pregnant, and attempts to murder the babies at that time. That was May 23rd through May 27, 2016. I'm talking fast because I don't know how much film I have left. At any rate, I didn't get the first part on tape, but I did get the second call on tape. The tape kept running out. I had to get rid of some of my other evidentiary tapes from years ago, recordings, just to be able to get this person on tape. He sort of sounds like Adam, the baby's father, at times, sort of doesn't. He's been disguising his voice as a woman's voice in different calls prior, when he was calling before, from January till April. And now he tried it again. The first call he did it yesterday. The second call he started to do it and then resumed into a normal voice. The voice still was a little higher pitched than Adam's, a little younger sounding than Adam's. He claimed, this guy, that he was using some kind of voice changer, like I had suspected. The only thing that makes me think that it is him is the connections between the federal connections of the presidents. He claims that he works with Hillary and Barack Obama as a colleague. I had often wondered how so many people did these crimes to me and these babies this far up the government. It was all the way from, we're putting it, FBI and Justice Department concealed. They wanted the crimes of the baby fetal kidnappings to go on, possibly to eat the babies or sell them for sex. The babies are almost 3 years overdue, 9 months. Quintuplets in me. Okay, 3 years overdue, 9 months, and no one will help. I get threatened if I write for habeas corpus at the federal level so that President Trump, my commander-in-chief, could help me, that I will be kidnapped and murdered. And attorneys are the ones threatening me that. They're not helping me, they're threatening me. So you figure I'm trying to save me and these babies' lives, where I'm getting threatened to very high levels. Maybe I finally got some pieces of evidence where this person states that they are working with Hillary and former President Obama, that they committed the crimes on me, and hopefully I now can get perpetuation of testimony, that I can give this to a judge, where before I called the courthouse and they were so confident that I wouldn't be able to get perpetuation of testimony. Why? Because things are corrupt. So, I mean, if I file a case, I can get it anyway, but that's $400. What happens to me? I just got blacklisted again, where one employer tried to frame me he asked for a P test, and I said, okay, I'm a federal witness, so I have to watch the whole process, chain of custody. They wouldn't let me do that. They tried to frame me in a P test. I've never done a drug in my life. And then they try to get me to do insurance fraud, and they try to get the medical records from the falsified records in the kidnappings, where those interstate commerce facility agents and doctors and techs were in the kidnapping falsifying records to make it look like I wasn't pregnant, so they can cut the babies out of me. And there's hard evidence in there from an OBGYN who got disgusted, did diagnose me pregnant, and the kidnappers just kept me kidnapped for days, torturing me and the babies, trying to murder the babies in the end, so that nothing would be known. And then they never stopped. And no attorneys will help. Nobody will help. Like, nobody help me. So I've gotten enough evidence in the past 3 years. I finally got a piece of evidence. It's all me pushing, doing some of the investigative work I was trained to do. by the top 10th investigator of the United States, Brandon Perrin, former CID, and his brother Brad Perrin in forensics. So I'm going to try to play what I got here so that you guys can hear it. This is
hanging in here.
After his call.
Is this Adam?
And he's still
you
using
don't
the
sound
woman's
like
voice.
yourself. I'm sorry, how cold? You do sound like you have cold. So
If it
let me
cuts
ask you
off,
something.
I
How
will
are you having
continue.
sex with DESI if you got no penis left?
Well, it involves a couple tools. She dragged me down to the bed